Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're with us. Well, it's the first day out of several days that I have come out of my cubby hole to do any work. You know, I really hate cold, but what I hate worse than being cold is being cold and wet. And for 3 days, this place was soppy wet. Yesterday was not raining, but it was overcast all day long and misty. And today's the first day we've seen sun in 4 days, so I'm excited about that. Not really excited about getting back to work, but we got to get back to work. Over here, it's overgrown. This is where I was going to spread the extra rock for Lee's truck to be pulled over here, because to make that turn with the new gate system, I guess it's just kind of tight. So he misses it sometimes. If he misses it, I want him to land on rocks. So we're going to clean it up with the weed eater and then spread the rocks out on the side. Come on, join me. I forgot the shovel. I'll be right back. Amazon just arrived. I thought it was Lee because I looked up and just saw the gray of his truck and thought I was in his way. And the dog thinks it was Lee too, and so he's over there yapping, screaming like, come get me. But anyhow, it wasn't Lee, it was Amazon. So let's keep working. Okay, I forgot to tell you, along the wood right there, I already have a path of rocks that I had put initially. You can't see it because the grass has grown over the top of it, but I went ahead and put a layer there again. And so that's 2 layers. It's thin, but since I already had rocks there, it didn't matter. So, oh, that poor dog thinks he's dying. Kind of crooked. I got it so he could go around the corner and just come around the corner and go right in at that angle, but he always tries to straighten up. So because of that, and I think that he has to go too wide. I think that's why he always straightens up. My narrow turn doesn't work for his truck, I guess, with these new gates. I'm not real sure. Or he doesn't open the gate wide enough and he tries to go around the gate. That's plausible as well. So I think what I should do is get some sand and kind of do some sand over the top of these rocks to try to lock them in place. if that's the case, I need the wheelbarrow. So I'll be right back. Now, that sand, the sand along the edge of the mound that I was trying to take away, that's just after the tide goes out and the sand's wet. That's what that is, sand's like, real wet. Not when it's going, the waves are going back and forth, but I mean right when low tide's happening and the sand is wet but not soppy. It's pretty wet though. The sand at the top of the mound that I was getting is more like beach sand, where you're going along and it's all dry on top, but when you're starting to build the sand castle, it gets wetter. That's what that sand's all about. Makes sense. We were supposed to cover it with the tarp so it wouldn't melt down. Talking about melt down, that clay over there, it is melting down. The clumps that were there is now kind of ripply smooth. I don't know. We're gonna need to get to that stuff before the summer hits and it gets so rock hard we can't move it. We need to borrow that tractor, but we can't do any tractoring when the ground's this wet. I'm talking about wet. You know, I fixed the trenches right there at the front. They didn't get fixed. I guess they're better, but they're full of water where I had the sand. I need to get more clay and fill it up and level it off, completely level it off with that clay. That might be a good job for tomorrow. It's already afternoon today. We're supposed to do laundry. It's a waste of a day to go to town to do laundry. It really is, but it was wet and we've got so much laundry. Maybe I'll do some and put it on the line. Maybe it'll dry. And but all our jeans, I mean, there are so many pairs of jeans, because I didn't get to all the jeans the last time I did the machine washing and then hung them on the ground, hung them on the line, because the very next day it started raining. So I didn't get all those jeans, and now it's more jeans. So we do have to go to town. I think that's an evening job though, so maybe we'll go to town this evening and take care of it instead of during the day when we got sunlight and it's the time to work, especially since we weren't able to work for 4 days. Anyhow, let's go see if we can get that sand everywhere. Because it's wet, it may not sprinkle like I was hoping. I was kind of hoping to throw it and it would just fall into the rocks, and I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. Let's go over there. Okay, there wasn't a lot of dirt, but there was enough, I guess, to kind of start to lock in those rocks. Anyway, I think that's good. It gives him more capability to be able to turn and get onto that wood. And so, done with this project. Now, what I'm thinking of is, while the ground is wet, I need to go back over that mound. I only have that one corner left to finish before it's flat. And then we can get that wood that goes up on the side. I found these really nice plants that would go really nicely in front. I didn't buy them because we weren't ready, but one of my favorite plants is the hibiscus, and they say hibiscus, depending on which one I buy, can actually live here. And over at Costco, they had like 3-foot hibiscus, maybe even 4-foot hibiscus for $37. I couldn't believe it. I don't know if they're hibiscus that can live in this cold weather. I would probably have to cover them with one of those frost cloths, but even so, it might get still way too cold. There are some hibiscus that live in Texas, but I don't know if they live all the way up here where it gets snow. They might be closer to the coastline or something. But it's my favorite flower. And when we lived back in Clovis, 3-4 years in a row I planted hibiscus. It never survived the winter. So I doubt they'll survive the winter here either. Anyway, I do need to finish that mound. So let's just move all my stuff over to that mound and we'll start working over there.
Well, today I just got off work and I need to do some investigating. We covered all the wood up for that building I started, including the floor and all that stuff with tarps. And we think, well, we're pretty sure one of them has a hole in it because the wood's sticking out of it. Anyway, that's the white tarp that's on the floor. So I need to uncover that, see what kind of damage is done, if any, get it dried out. Also, behind me over there, I need to uncover the piles of wood that we laid out. Now, we did lay it down on tarps and cover it with tarps, but we weren't expecting 5 inches of rain in 2 days, so we weren't expecting that kind of rain. Silly us, we should. We're in Texas. What can you say? Anyway, I'm going to uncover the white tarp and that floor and look at it, and then we'll get on out there to the other 3 piles, whatever it is that's out there, get those uncovered, check those out, make sure that siding and the OSB board isn't damaged. So I'm not too worried about the Doug fir. It's treated. It may warp a little bit, but that's not as bad as ruining a whole sheet of OSB or 2 or 3 sheets of siding. So let's get on with that and see where it goes. Nope, tripped over my own 2 feet in a brick. Well, it did get pretty wet. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Hopefully it'll dry out today. I'll show it to you and let you see what I'm talking about. It's a pretty good puddle right there, over there, and a little puddle in the back there. And you can see the cross braces on the trusses. A few of those got wet. Hopefully that dries out okay. That piece on the end down there, I think it's fine, but I actually think that one's an extra piece that we had left over when we put the flooring in. But that's not good. Not good at all. Well, hopefully that's not a foreshadowing to things to come with these other tarps, but I guess we have to open them up to see. So let's get to it. Okay, well that one appears to be okay. Kind of shocked really, but we had it covered with like 4 tarps, or 2 tarps double folded. So I think that one's okay. We'll move on to the other 2 now. See how they look. There's a little water in here. Okay, well, we came out pretty good on this stuff on the ground, funny enough. I really thought the stuff that would be in trouble would be the stuff on the ground, not the stuff that I already built over there. I didn't know that tarp was going to leak. Oh well, let's go over there. We're going to move all of the trusses and all of the window frames and stuff that I already did. We're going to get them off of there and put them on that tarp. That way the floor can dry out faster. And I'll turn those all the other directions so that they're bottom up. And they can dry out as well. Hopefully they won't twist and do all kinds of horrible things when they dry out. Well, okay. It's open to the sun and the wind, and hopefully it'll dry out pretty quick. I got that broom to brush any excess water off the top. Hopefully it'll be dry by this evening. We can cover it back up, just to keep the morning dew off of it, and open it up again tomorrow. That's all we can do.
Okay, I got sidetracked. Had some business I had to take care of, and then after that, we were looking for something and we couldn't find it, and we looked in every single cottage and every single box we could find. Finally did find it, and didn't find what we were looking for that we thought was in it. But that's okay. But now we've been lifting boxes and bending and doing all stuff, and now I'm trying to tweak. My back has a little tweak in it. It's 5 o'clock now, and I'm not going to do this project today. You know, I am just pooped, and I don't know why. So it's okay. Don't need to do it today. Tomorrow is always another day. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. We'll see you next time on the Homestead. You be sure to like, share, press the notification bell, and subscribe. Bye-bye now.